Welcome to Using WordPress, creating an affordable website that search engines will love. Today I'm going to cover installing WordPress on a GoDaddy hosted site. This is the long and hard way to install WordPress, but we're going to cover it because this is the normal way that most domains require you to install WordPress if you do not have them install it for you. What you'll either need a GoDaddy or a similar hosting site. You'll need text editing software, and that if you're on a PC, Microsoft Notepad's best, and if you're on a Macintosh, Mac Text Edit's best. Don't use Microsoft Word, however. You'll also need a program called FileZilla. I'm going to use this because it will allow me to describe how to upload files on all domains, not just GoDaddy. This is a little bit of the long way around uploading files, but I'm doing it for that reason. And you can download FileZilla at filezilla-project.org. You're going to need WordPress, and you can download that at wordpress.org. And you're going to need a secret key for WordPress, and I'll get into that a little bit later. Just so you know, this is the basic process no matter what domain you would install WordPress on. You need to set up a private hosted domain, in my circumstance, GoDaddy. Download all required downloads. I just told you everything on the previous frame that you're going to need to download. You're going to need to log into your account. You're going to need to create a database, and that is super simple. Make changes to a WordPress text file. You're going to upload that folder to a hosted account, in my circumstance, GoDaddy. You're going to log into WordPress administration area, and you are essentially done. So let's get into it. First, just want to let you know, this is WordPress.org, and this is what you would click to download WordPress. Those two buttons right there. This is FileZilla-project.org, and you click this to download the client, and then choose whichever version you need. If you're on Windows, you're going to click on this link right here, and it's going to install FileZilla right for you. So we don't need that anymore. We don't need this anymore. We're going to leave the key for a little bit later on. Now back to GoDaddy. You're going to type in your user ID and your password and hit go. Now what you're going to do is go over here and click on hosting. Now you're going to pick where you want to install WordPress and click on manage account. Going to open that in a separate box. Now what you're going to do is go up here to databases and click on MySQL. I already have some in here, but I'm going to go to create database. Now here for description, I'm going to type in WordPress, database, and your username. This is going to be very important. I'm going to type in my name. And I'm going to type in a password, and then I need to confirm that password. Ignore this information down here. Go up here, leave MySQL version selected as 5.0. Allow direct database access. Make sure this says no. And of course, whenever you type in your password, it's going to give you a rating saying how strong it is. And you're going to go down here and click OK. And whenever you do that, I already have this set up, you are basically going to see a window that's going to look like this, and it's going to load, and we're going to come back to that in a second as soon as it loads. Well, let's go back into, you install WordPress into a folder, I am assuming. Here's my folder with WordPress in it. And I'm going to go here to wp config-sample.php. That is the important part. And I want to open that in a text file editing tool. Whenever you do that, you're going to open it up in a text file, and you're going to see here database name. You're going to type in there the database name that you entered on the previous screen. The database user, if you followed my directions, is going to be the same as the database name. Your password is going to be whatever you typed in there. And this information we should have ready for us if we jump back over into the hosting center. And yes, we do. You're going to want to copy this information where it says host name. Copy that, jump over into text editing, and paste it right here, that information. Then what you're going to want to do is scroll down here. Remember I said there's a secret key you're going to have to enter? Well, you just have to go to this address right here, and it's apywordpress.org/secret-key/1.1/. And you're going to want to copy this information that's right here, authorization key, secure authorization key, logged in key, and the other key. Jump back into text edit. Go down here. You can see that this information in your text editing tool is precisely the same. It just requires you to enter the key. The only thing I would say to you is make sure that whenever you select the key in your browser, that you do not select these two quotes, because you don't want to have double quotes in there. You would just copy them and save those keys as said. And you're going to want to file save. You're going to want to chop the ending off of this and call it .php, as you can see here. If you're on a Mac, you're going to want to set this to UTF-8. And if you're on a PC, more than likely you're going to want to select the box that says text files, and you want to switch that to all files. This is another look at this box, and so it's going to be wp-config.php, and you're going to click on save. In my circumstance, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to close that. Now what we're going to do is go to your trusted FileZilla, which you downloaded, I would hope, and here you're going to type in whatever your host name is. So it's going to be whatever your domain name.com, more than likely, your user ID and your password, and then port 21. This is going to stay the same. And you're going to click on Quick Connect. And I did that successfully. Up here in this box, you're going to find the location for your WordPress file that you just downloaded on your computer and where you just saved the previous text file. You're going to want to go over here. If you don't have it already set up, you want to right-click in this area and create a new directory, maybe titled blog. I've already done this. You can see it right here. Once I do that and I have WordPress selected, I'm going to want to select all of these files like this, and then I want to upload them. And they're all. It's going to take a little bit of time. They're all going to upload over into this directory over here. We have everything pretty much set up now. You have all of your files uploaded. Everything's all edited. Everything's pretty much ready to go. Now what you're going to need to do is go to, in my circumstance, this is going, let me zoom up here a little bit. This is my domain name, /blog/wp-admin/install-php. You're going to want to go to this address, except this is going to be your domain name. You want to type in your blog title, and you want to type in your email. And then you want to leave this checked where it says allow my blog to appear in search engines, and click on install WordPress. Then it's going to automatically give you a username, admin in this circumstance, and it's going to give you a password. You're going to want to copy that password and then click on login. Now this, as you remember, is admin. This is your password. You want to type that in. In my case, I'm going to hit remember me and click on login. And you are on the dashboard, and everything has been taken care of for you. And that is basically it. That's the long and hard way to install WordPress on GoDaddy. I'm going to post underneath this video how to set up WordPress on other domains as well. Well, I hope that helped you out. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Thank you, and have a great day.